crazy stuff every day in the wild world of comics. Now, you'd think that like after all these closures last year and more, and actually, people finally admitting that there's problems with the industry inside the industry. It took us a long time to get to that point. If you don't remember, they lied for years just saying there's no problems with comics. Everything's fine. You're just making things up. The sales are fine. They went through Heidi McDonald and others to paint this false narrative. They finally admitted it over the ever since Mark Miller really blasted that out with the comic shop owners. But they keep doubling down on the same stuff that's killing comics. It's really very weird to me that they do this, and I'm shocked. Well, I'm really not shocked that Tom King is going crazier in his Wonder Woman run than I've ever seen. Seems like they just try to double down. Maybe it's just for media coverage. Maybe that's why they do it, because he is a CIA asset, after all, at DC Comics. Another story there. I'm John Delarose. I'm a #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator. I am usually on camera, and I'm still getting my office cleaned up. I went on camera for a little bit yesterday on my live stream. If you miss my live streams, it's because YouTube doesn't notify people. So make sure to hit the subscribe, hit the bell, because my live streams are a lot of fun and very informative, and it's very we're getting suppressed there, and I know it. It sucks. But that's what we got going on. I'm building an alternative industry. You see Ayla Rin, my character from Overmind. You might have backed this the last couple of years. We've sold over 1,000 copies of that now, so thank you for that. And this is a new drawing by a wonderful artist who I came across the other day, of her just kind of floating in space here and in a battle in a zero-G environment, which I love for science fiction. And I'm doing a lot of stuff on Subscribestar. We're commissioning art. Of course, it keeps our Fandom Pulse website hosted going here. This is the best way if you really want to support and really want to help change things here and build a new network. Subscribestar is where we're doing it. We are having an exclusive comic called Extrasensory coming out to Subscribestar members. That's hitting next month. And so I would love for you to join us and build this really as this grows, and it is growing wonderfully. We're going to be able to do so much more and so much cool stuff. I want to get to the point where I can hire a guy like this. His art's beautiful for just full interiors. He's extremely expensive, obviously. You could tell. And that is something that we'd love to do, and we'll do it once we actually can get there too. So check that out. Get on there and subscribe. Thank you everybody who's been an early adopter here. You've helped us out a lot. Created a full comic. I'm very proud of it, and we're going to have a lot more coming. More Ayla Rin's going to come later this year also, if you are missing that character. So thank you for all the support. And you can buy my books also in my bookstore down below on delarose.com if you've not got that. Okay. All right. Thank you for bearing with me. Tom King, though, publishes anti-Christian bigotry in Wonder Woman #8. He likens faith in Christ to the evil patriarchy. So this is what we have in Wonder Woman now. Absolutely crazy. And I'm getting pushback on this. I never understand getting pushback on things that Tom King's doing or whatnot that are just blatantly evil. And it's obvious. I mean, the guy's a CIA asset. He's an extreme leftist. He, of course, has virtue signaled that he hates us over and over and over again. And remember how he canceled Jay Lee just for doing a cover for somebody he didn't like? I mean, this is who Tom King is, and we knew he was going to bring this into Wonder Woman. They were saying that it was going to be an anti-Trump allegory from the beginning. This was news that everybody knew about. And so now that I report on what he's actually doing here, I get pushback from some people in our circles that are like, "Oh, John, you're just making outrage." No, I'm not. Tom King is. I'm just reporting on it. Don't kill the messenger. Some people just don't want to see it. They just they love these characters so much. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. They just can't believe that somebody's actually doing this to them, but they are. And these characters have been destroyed. They're not the characters you love. It's just, you got to look at it as these are just bad fan fiction. They're not what you care about. Just because somebody has a license and a trademark on something doesn't mean they're their original creators, doesn't mean they are even creators. These are hacks who are sent here to just put in their petty self-inserts and petty partisan politics into these comics and just destroy what you used to have fun with just to spite you. That's what it is about it at the end of the day. And they are going to spite you as a Christian at this point. So I give some background on this. The storyline got set up. There's this like shadow president out there. He calls himself the Sovereign. And I stopped reading this at issue number 5 because it just got too insulting to read this. And he's got a lasso of untruth, like that evil Donald Trump. He's clearly Donald Trump. And they're hunting down the Amazons, like they're illegal immigrants and all that, because it's, just like Trump. And that's where it's been. And so Wonder Woman's been on the run this whole time, and I guess now she's finally been caught up with this. Now, when I quit the reading this, they had like a filler issue where Wonder Woman went off to this kid who had cancer, who like was implying that he really thought he was a girl, and that people told him there was something wrong with that. And she goes, "There's nothing wrong with that." You can see it right here. He goes, "Is it because I'm sick inside? Is that why God made me sick? There's nothing wrong with you." And you can see she just grooms him immediately. And this is what grooming is: adults pushing kids into this weird gender ideology crap. And Tom King presents this as heroic, right? And so this is what happened in issue number 4. Very creepy, very weird. And this should have made more rounds and gotten more people just canceling this book. It's gross. This is pedo stuff right here. And you notice how he injects God into it. And so Tom King is intentionally trying to subvert God, Christianity, and the like, and everything else. You see Cheetah here, look at where she's got her hand in between her legs, with her head back, with her, other pussycat, right there. It's so gross. Like, why are they you know why they're doing this? You know exactly why. And then they'll sit there and go, "Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, we're not doing it." They gaslight you on every turn with this stuff. But it gets worse in this issue. So the evil dude, the Sovereign, you see, he goes to Ephesians 5. "And the Apostle Paul on their husbands and wives. Wives, be subject to your husband, as you are to the Lord." So he's now saying that the evil person goes out there and is a Christian, and the evil person persecutes these women under the name of Christianity because they are, patriarchy, evil people. And that's the message here, right? "For a husband is the head of the wife, if Jesus Christ is the head of the church, and the Sovereign is the head of the nation." Yes, Donald Trump is going to take away your rights to kill your babies. That's exactly what this is. And it's sick, trying to paint the Bible as something bad, trying to paint this as something that Christians are somehow the immoral ones, while the moral ones are out there being hedonistic and disgusting. It's really a subversion of morality. It's calling evil good and good evil. This is what Satanism is, and this is what Tom King is propagating. Now, it goes further into this. "I do not believe you." There's more, and Bleeding Cool had this, which I didn't want to post the Bleeding Cool images because we didn't want to give them stuff. And you see, it goes into full blasphemy. "Why do you think God sent His only Son to save us, and not His only daughter? I doubt it was some random choice. One must consider the intention of the Lord in all things." So you see how the evil white old Christian man who would proclaim himself king, tries to browbeat her with the Bible. Oh, she's stunning and brave in her LGBTQ grooming of children. And this is where it is. This is exactly, the mask is 100% off here. It's not your fault. It's God's words, God's works, God's will. You cannot save anyone because you are not a son. Yes, Jesus Christ is the patriarchy. So it's full-on blasphemy. It's full-on heresy. It's full-on slapping Christians in the face. And that's the whole deal. And she goes further here. And then she says, "You tiny man, you understand. I do not believe your words. I do not believe your God." So the hero stands up against Christianity, stands up against the Bible, and puts a middle finger to God. And that is what Tom King is advocating for here. It's absolutely sick. It's absolutely disgusting. And this is what DC Comics stands for in 2024. You know it. I mean, they're doing it with the blatant propaganda with Green Lantern last year, picking up gay hookers on a dock. That's a heroic move. Now putting middle fingers to Christians is a heroic move. This is what DC stands for. They hate you. They hate your family. They hate your church. They hate everything that's good. And that is Tom King's message at the end of the day. Wow, crazy stuff. All right, leave a comment down below. I can't believe they went this far. I realize, they keep pushing further, and I know it, but it's tough. Make sure to back the alternative. This is my Subscribe Star, beautiful Ayla Rin art that we posted yesterday. I'm just showing it to you. And again, we have a full comic extra sensory that's done. It's actually good fighting against demons. It's pretty fun. I just wrapped up the script for issue number 2 last night, and I'm going to get that into production. We're going to be giving physical comics to our Subscribe Star supporters, and I would love for you to get on there. Support the alternatives to this crap, guys. We need to build something, and we're doing it, and it's very exciting. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit the like and subscribe button, and make sure to hit the bell so you get those notifications on the streams. We'll be back soon.